What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get 2 free stocks, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Sain, and if you're new here, I make videos on personal finance and how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started this Robinhood challenge for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number 2, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies that I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K, and then eventually from 10K to 100K. So feel free to join me on a journey by grabbing some free stock using my link below, or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate it. Today's video is about why Hyliion is still the better investment compared to Nikola. And so guys, I wanted to talk to you today and give you just an update on why, as we start the new quarter, with it being July 1st, why I want you guys to consider Hyliion over Nikola. Without further ado, let's take a look at my portfolio. Okay guys, as you can see, my portfolio today is currently sitting at $33,386.85. On the day, we had an okay day, up $188. On the week, we are up over 3%. On the month, we are up a little bit over 1.5%. If I take you guys 3 months out, we are up over 21.5%. And if I take you guys 1 year out, we are up over 7%. So guys, listen, you know I tell you this every video. The stock market is the best place and the best vehicle to have your money. And so there's no better way to grow your wealth, to make your money, make money, and give your money a purpose than the stock market. And so if you're not invested, get off the sidelines and get into the game. And if you are investment, do your best to invest in great companies. Today guys, I want to talk to you about Hyliion. Right now they are in a merger with Shell, ticker symbol SHLL, and as you can see, they're currently sitting at $26.75. Listen guys, there's been a lot of hype around this. Yes, there might be a hype train around this, but sometimes in the hype there's a good investment. And so unlike some of the others, this one is one I want you guys to kind of focus on, build a position around. And if you had to choose between the two, this and Nikola, I want you guys to at least deploy more of your cash into this investment over that one for the time being. But as always, it's totally up to you what you choose to do. I just want to give you the information so that you come out on the right side of this. If we look at the 52-week high, they're currently sitting at $34.67. The 52-week low is $9.50. So to date, guys, there's been a great run by this company. That's a testament to those investors that has done the research, understanding and knowing that this is a quality company worth investing in for the long term out of the other speculative plays that's out there right now. And so listen, man, unlike other companies, this company not only has a product, but they have something that's a game changer. This company can easily adapt to the current landscape and turn the current trucks that's on the road into EV trucks with how nimble and flexible their business model is. And so that right there is a game changer alone that makes them a huge competitor. Imagine if Tesla would have did something like that, we would have been even praising Elon Musk even more. But in this particular case, give props to Hyliion and what they're doing. When it comes to fruition a little later down the road, this will all make sense. This will be a good buy. I want to put you guys in the right position on the front end so that you guys haven't got your position established from my last video. I want to reiterate the point that I want you guys to get your position established within this company. Okay, and so listen, man, there will be a lot of decisions that you make as this quarter kicks off. We had a great Q2. Okay, some of you guys made some profits. Some of you guys have some learning lessons that we want to bounce back from and make sure that we get it right this time. This is one of those plays that I need you guys to kind of focus on, at least put somewhere in your top 5 picks that you're going to go after in this quarter. July is going to kick off a lot of things after the holiday. Be ready to lock in, be ready to take advantage of some of the dips in the market and let the stock market do what it does. Listen guys, that was just a quick update on Hyliion today. I don't want to belabor the point, but I did want to put this back on your radar in case it had slipped down a little bit. Up next, our word of the day is volatility. Guys, I wanted to bring this word to your attention because sometimes I believe, based on how I hear it talked about, that some people think volatility only mean when the stock market goes down. And so today I wanted to kind of iron out some of the things you need to know about the word volatility, or when you hear things about the stock market being volatile, or there's a lot of volatility in the stock market. That means the stock market is going both up and down. Volatility isn't only associated when the market is down. Going up is also volatility. And so I want you guys to be mindful of that moving forward. Even when you hear people say this particular stock is a volatile stock, that doesn't mean that it's a bad stock. That just means, like Tesla. Let's use that example. Tesla is a volatile stock. Right now it's over $1,100, but we all know, those of us that invest in Tesla, that it could drop to 800, 750, 650. And if you guys was around in March, it touched 300 temporarily. And so that's volatility right there. But when it touched 300, it shot all the way back up as well. And now you see it currently sitting at over $1,100. That's volatility, and that's what volatility means. And so I want you guys to be mindful of that. When you hear that, don't be deterred, don't be discouraged. Just understand what's at play and what the implications are when you hear that a stock is volatile or that the market has a lot of volatility in it. That's not a time for you to panic. That's a time for you to pounce. And so I want you guys to be prepared with the lingo as well as how to play no matter what the stock market throws at you. I hope that was helpful. Now it's time for our question of the day. And today's question comes from Devontae Williams. He says, Chris, if Wells Fargo reduces its dividend, is it smart to continue to invest at a discount for long-term hopes that it will return back to normal? Great question. And you guys know, and I got a video coming on this real soon, but you guys know, or those that you might not know, Wells Fargo had to cut its dividend as part of the stress test. And as a result, one of my favorite stocks, which is Wells Fargo, they will have to cut at least 25 to 50%. So right now they currently pay a 51-cent dividend. I'm expecting that to fall at least to 39, 40 cent, but it might go as low as 25 cent. However, what I want to share with Devontae and those of you that may also have this question is the decision that you make around whether or not you keep this stock for the long term until their dividend returns, or if you get rid of the stock, depends on what your goal is for your investment strategy. For me personally, I have a tough decision to make because I have a huge position in Wells Fargo, and that's one of my favorite stocks, if you will, bank stock to be specific. But for me, Wells Fargo, right now, I will hold it in my portfolio, but I might not add to it. However, I'm going to wait for more news, mainly the July update, and then based off what I hear from the company, I'm going to make my long-term decision on whether or not I keep Wells Fargo, or whether or not I reduce my position, or whether or not I sell altogether. So tough decisions will be made coming in the very near future with this company. So right now, man, I would say just sit tight, kind of let everything run its course and let it play itself out just to see what decision they actually do make. Because if the cut isn't too steep, then it might be worth still keeping, adding to your position, building out your strong position in that company and keeping it for the long haul and hoping they return to their current place. But if it's something else, then that's a whole nother ball game, and we got some tough decisions to make. Listen, man, I make videos like this every week, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.